of thousands of years, as man looked skyward at night, he could see only about 3,000 stars, yet had no knowledge of the vast universe that lay beyond his view. 3,000 stars. That's about all you can see with the naked eye. Oh, a few of the privileged astronomers with the crude instruments of the 19th century could see some tens of thousands of stars. But that was the limit to our knowledge of the size of our universe. Then, 60 years ago, only 60 years, a young American astronomer, Edwin Hubble, in this observatory on top of Mount Wilson, California, with this instrument, changed that conception. He discovered there was another universe out there. Night after night, during the winter of 1923, he would come here at dusk, put on a coat to protect himself against the bitterly cold mountain air. Then he would climb these stairs, get onto this platform, and ascend 50 feet to the top of the telescope. At that time, the largest in the world. Hubble focused the telescope's camera on a distant speck of light, then waited hours for an exposure. When the stars began to disappear in the dawn, Hubble would take the exposed negative plate to a small dark room under the telescope and patiently wait in the dark for the image to be developed. And this is what it looked like. A mass of small specks on a piece of clear glass. Hubble had found a universe that contained not thousands of stars, but galaxy after galaxy filled with countless billions of stars moving about in seemingly unending space. The Andromeda Galaxy, one of our closest galactic neighbors, yet it lies an incomprehensible number of miles from us. Revolving majestically in space, it is similar in size and shape to our own galaxy, the Milky Way. Hundreds of billions of stars, like our sun, make up its compact core. Further out in space, innumerable clusters of galaxies in a variety of forms race away from each other, attaining astonishing speeds up to 100,000 miles a second. Astronomers probe the edge of the known cosmos, one question is paramount. When and how did the universe begin? Most scientists today agree on one answer. It all started nearly 20 billion years ago. All matter in the universe expanding from an inconceivably hot and densely packed fireball. They called it the Big Bang Theory. But how do you prove a theory like this? Well, believe it or not, some evidence has been found to substantiate the theory. Proof of the Big Bang was found on a New Jersey hillside with this radio telescope in the mid-1960s. It was an accidental discovery made by a team of Bell Laboratory radio astronomers, Robert Wilson and Arno Penzias. No matter where the telescope was pointed, it picked up a peculiar sound at a particular temperature, a specific low-level hiss. In a series of nighttime as well as daylight tests, neither Wilson nor Penzias could positively identify the noise. With a variety of sensitive instruments, they set out to explore all possible sources of the nuisance, including the effect of distant automobile ignitions on the telescope. With all other possible causes eliminated, the scientists even climbed inside the horn of the telescope to evict a pair of pigeons and remove their droppings. Yet the noise remained. When other astronomers learned of their research, they were astounded by their findings. Penzias and Wilson had discovered the fading sound of the moment of creation, exactly as other scientists had predicted.
We had measured what they then explained to us was the remnant noise from the creation of the universe.
For their discovery, Robert Wilson and Arno Penzias were honored with the Nobel Prize. And this is the sound they heard. A sizzle and a crackling bit of static. Confirmation of the Big Bang Theory. An incredible expansion of cosmic gas from which the stars have evolved. From the whirling clouds of stardust in the galaxies, stars are born. Then, like all things in the universe, they will one day die. Our sun was created about 5 billion years ago and resides on the outer arm of our galaxy, lost among billions of stars. The sun, our star. Life on Earth depends on this distant, raging inferno. Temperatures exceed 27 million degrees, 1 million times hotter than an atomic explosion. Gigantic eruptions leap out over 100,000 miles, yet are invisible to the naked eye on Earth, 93 million miles away. In comparison to the size of the sun, the Earth is a tiny speck. Yet we are as dependent on its warmth as we are vulnerable to its whims. In about 5 billion years, astronomers predict the sun will begin to expand until it encompasses the planets Mercury, Venus, and the Earth itself. No person, place, or thing will be immune to destruction on that day when the Earth will vaporize and become part of the sun. The inferno will pass. The atoms of the sun will collapse in upon themselves, and the once mighty sun will become a burnt-out star, a cold ember in outer space. And we will be one with the universe. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.